Let's talk about what's going on in the world of government-supported schemes for the minorities. India, from being the world's largest democracy, with over 1 billion citizens, and being culturally rich amongst all nuclear powers, combined together, to being adversely poor, in terms of socio-economic front, for its minorities. For the last 6 years, the indifferences amongst minorities have been on an all-time high. Nationalistic sentiments are being questioned openly with respect to religious beliefs, leading to biasness amongst once equal minorities have been led to believe that they need to fend for themselves, as the government is bent to take away the liberty they were born into. This is Macy, and this video will cover just one part of various schemes under the welfare of minority, hoping to educate saturated minds, hoping to open their eyes to possibilities. Government of India believes in unity and diversity, which is the basic tenet of Indian culture. The Constitution of India grants equal rights and opportunities to all communities, including minority communities of India, to profess their religion and culture. There is a general lack of information among people about the rich cultural heritage of minority communities of India, particularly of Parsis, Christians, Buddhists. Good knowledge about culture and rich heritage of communities develops better understanding among masses and strengthens tolerance and social knitting. Following the spirit of the Constitution, the Government of India is of firm conviction that there is a strong need to curate the rich heritage and culture of minorities, particularly minuscule minorities, and supporting calligraphy and related crafts. Ministry of Minority Affairs has been mandated to look after all issues related with minorities except law and order as per allocation of business. Therefore, going with the priority of the government, Ministry of Minority Affairs intends to launch a new scheme to preserve rich culture and heritage of minority communities of India. This is a 100% central sector scheme and will be implemented by the ministry directly through selected agencies. Assistance under the scheme will be provided in form of recurring and non-recurring grants, including the capital cost for infrastructure. Since curating and preservation of heritage may involve a variety of activities, it may not be appropriate to identify items and fix an item-wise cost. The projects recommended by the Project Approval Committee will be approved by the competent authority. The Secretary will be the competent authority to approve the recommendation of Project Approval Committee. Objectives laid down for HAMARI DHAROHAR: to curate rich heritage of minorities under overall concept of Indian culture. Curating exhibitions. Preservation of literature. Support and promotion of calligraphy. Research and development. Curating exhibitions, including iconic exhibitions and performing art for showcasing and preserving heritage. Support and promotion of calligraphy. Preservation of literature, documents, manuscripts. Documentation of oral traditions and art forms. Support to ethnic museums for showcasing and preserving heritage of minority communities. Support for organizing heritage-related seminar. Fellowship for research and preservation of heritage and development. Any other support to individual or organization in furtherance of cause of protection and promotion of rich heritage of minority communities. Ministry of Minority Affairs will implement this scheme in consultation with Ministry of Culture, along with the help of expert national and international knowledge partners in this field. The project implementing agencies, state archaeological departments, renowned organizations of national repute registered under Societies Registration Act, cultural institutions working for socio-economic, cultural and educational cause of minority, recognized universities, research institutions having experience and facilities for curating works of heritage, institutions of central, state government, having experience and facility of curating works of heritage, trusts, companies, partnership firms, or societies registered under Societies Registration Act, 1960 and engaged in preservation and curation of items of cultural and heritage importance, which qualify for project implementation agency listing. On approval of a project, the funds will be released in 3 installments. Funds towards release will be dispersed directly to the selected agency by electronic transfer in the account of the agency. The first installment will be released after the approval of the project and entering into a memorandum of understanding between parties. The agency will also need to furnish a bond and the bank details in prescribed format. For the second installment of 40% project cost, it will be released subject to the compliance with audited utilization of 90% of the first installment supported by an audited utilization certificate, on-site inspection of works by the authorized agency, submission of audit reports, and submission of photographs of work undertaken. For the third and final installment of 20% project cost, it will be released subject to the compliance with the project completion report with photographs, audited utilization certificate for the entire 80% funds released in first and second installments, audited accounts with auditor's report, and deliverables as required and the projects are met and is verified by the authorized agency through random physical verification. In order to qualify for the scheme, the beneficiary must be from a notified minority and postgraduate with minimum 50% marks from a recognized institution in the relevant field. Should have secured admission in a university or institution for a regular MPhil or PhD. Should not be more than 35 years of age. The applicant should provide evidence of their capabilities in undertaking the project.